Hello there, everyone. This is Ashmita from Sourav Sir Classes, and here we are solving the CAT question paper of 2023. And yeah, we are here with 5 to 6 questions in today's video, so let's get started. Statement 1 says, okay, we need to consider the following statements. That is what they are saying. Statement 1 says, India, despite having uranium deposits, depends on coal for most of its electricity production, right? And statement 2 says, uranium, which is enriched to the extent of at least 60%, is required for the production of electricity. Done, we have read that. Um, Coming to what the sentences can be, they have given four options. Either both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. Explanation for statement 1. Then they have given both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct, and statement 2 is not the correct explanation for statement 1. Then they have given statement 1 is correct, the other is incorrect, other is correct, and another is incorrect, like that. So we need to choose properly which one is correct and which one is not correct. So I'm showing you all both the statements once again. Now, India is, let's consider these things. Now, India is the world's ninth largest producer of uranium with an output of around 617 tons in the year 2022, up to 0, up to 26, 0.26% in the year 2021. However, if we talk about coal, coal is still the most important and abundant uh, fossil fuel in India. So coal accounts for 55% of the country's energy needs. So yeah, we can say that statement one is basically correct. And now coming to the topic of uranium. Uranium is an element which occurs naturally, so it can have nuclear related uses once it has been refined or enriched. So this is achieved by increasing the content of its most fissile isotopes, that's U-235, through the use of centrifuges or machines which spin at supersonic speeds. Low enriched uranium, which typically has a 3 to 5 concentration of uranium 235, can be used to produce fuel for commercial nuclear power plants. So hence we can say statement 2 is not correct. Okay. um Now, highly enriched uranium has a purity of 20% or more and is used in research reactors also. Weapons grade uranium is 90% enriched or more. So, yeah, we can say that statement 1 is definitely correct, but statement 2 is not correct. So, we can go with option C. That is, statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is not correct. Okay, that's it. Let's move over to the next question. Let's consider the following statements once again. It says, statement 1, marsupials are not naturally found in India. And second one says, marsupials can thrive only in montane grasslands with no predators. Let's talk a bit about marsupials. Marsupials are also known as the metatheria, which are the pouched animals having a pouch. And they are mammals, pouched mammals. That is the mammals in which the females bear their young ones alive, but in an almost fetal state. And in most species, they carry them within an external pouch or pocket formed by a flap of dermal tissue on the abdomen. You all have seen kangaroos similar to that. The most familiar marsupial is obviously the kangaroos. So, marsupials are considered to be native to Australia. They are not naturally found in India. So, hence, statement 1 is obviously correct. Now, talking a bit about marsupials, they are mostly found in arid and semi-arid regions, and not only in montane grasslands with no predators. So, hence, this one is not correct. Okay, they are not only available in montane grasslands. So hence we can say option C would be correct, which says statement 1 is correct, statement 2 is incorrect. All right. Moving over to the next question. Invasive species specialist group that develops global invasive species database belongs to which one of the following organizations? Now, the global invasive species database was developed and is managed by the invasive species specialist group of the species of survival commission of the international union for conservation of nature, and it was developed as part of the Global Initiative on Invasive Species, which was led by the erstwhile Global Invasive Species Program. That is, we call that the GISP, which happened in 2000. Um, now, the GIS, sorry, now the GI SD that happened over the past 2 years and has been redesigned with support from the Abu Dhabi Environmental Agency. This Italian Ministry of Environment and mm, this has worked for the environmental protection and research. Okay, so we can say that International Union for Conservation of Nature would be the correct one. All right, moving over to the next question. Consider the following fauna. Okay, so they have told to consider the following fauna: lion-tailed macaw, okay, then Malabar civet, sambar deer. The lion-tailed macaw, also known as the wenderoo, what we call it. Wenderoo, they thrive in the upper canopy of the tropical evergreen they thrive in the upper canopy of the tropical evergreen rainforests and monsoon forests also at a wide range of elevations, like from around 330 to 6,000 feet. That's mostly around 100 to 1,850 meters, and they are endemic to the Western Ghats. So lion-tailed macaws are diurnal and live in groups of 10 to 20 individuals, so hence we can say, um, okay, we did not read the question. How many of the above are generally nocturnal or most active after sunset? Yeah, so lion-tailed macaw are not active after sunset. Okay. Um, yeah, moving over to the Malabar civet. Malabar civet is a nocturnal and elusive animal, of course. It is endemic to the western Ghats of India. They are mainly found in the wooded plains and hill slopes of evergreen rainforests. So, yeah, Malabar civet would go as a nocturnal animal, which is, sorry, nocturnal, which is most active after sunset. Moving over to sambar deer. Sambar deer is native to the Indian subcontinent and Southeast Asia, that is listed as a vulnerable species on the IUCN. Okay, that is under the red list. It is mentioned since the year of 2008. So sambar are nocturnal. Okay, or we can also consider them as the crepuscular animals, and they rest during the day under the cover of the heavy forest. So yeah, even three is all right. So we can go with only two. That is option B. Okay, what's happening? Yeah, so we can go with option B. That is only two are correct. Okay. All right, let's move over to the next question that says, which of the following organisms perform waggle dance for others of their kin to indicate the direction and the distance to a source of their food? Okay, yeah, let's talk about the honeybees. Now, honeybees would be the correct answer. Honeybees live in colonies, okay, with one queen running the whole hive. So worker honeybees, they are all females, and the only bees most people ever see flying around their house, flying around outside the hive. So they forage for food, they build the honeycombs, and they protect the hive. So honeybees usually do the waggle dance to communicate the directions, distance, and also quality of a resource to nest mates by encoding the celestial cues, retinal optic flow, relative value into motion and sound within the nest. So yeah, we can go with honeybees. Okay, we are going to keep it till here. Today in this video, if you are preparing for any kind of competitive exams or entrance exams, do join our classes for that. You will get the help of live lectures, recorded lectures, portal access, doubt clearing sessions, and mock test facilities. Do check the description box for more details and contact us for your queries. That's it. Let's meet again in the other videos.